Please welcome your 2026 New Orleans Saints.
On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. Across from him, the Saints head coach, Kellen Moore. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of the... Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
At the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcon first down.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go.
Falcons offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here for Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. They get this to about midfield. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 1. Brings up
Third down and 9. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he will score. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up.
Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Inside the 40, Bijan Robinson. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives
the Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. They run it here with Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
At the 60, at the 60.
Now Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The Falcon ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 72 more. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
1st down, Falcons.
He'll look to throw. That one is caught by Mooney.
Complete to Darnell Mooney. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we send and both teams. Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down.
Let's go now.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of
A
40.
big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
a run on 1st and goal. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
Down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Inside
goal.
the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll go with him again.
The running back, again the ball carrier.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal.
Ready. Liking 18. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught, and he's in. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Atlanta. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Okay,
Their head
ready?
coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. Hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Ryan Brzee gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. Yeah.
So, here are the Falcons, down by a field goal, a little over a minute to go. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle.
They'll drop to throw. one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 27.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So this one, a win for the Saints, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.